Yo, you still a part of Satellite Gaming? Yes, sir. Why do you ask? Are you going to be at the big event tonight? We're doing that massive tournament tonight. It's going to be insane. In case you're wondering, chat, I'm just setting up all the different chats. I'm trying out some new multi-streaming stuff, and there's a whole lot of chats. Tyler wanted me to ask if you were going to be... Wait, how do you know Tyler? Huh? Dude, Tyler was in my after-school programs. How do you know Tyler? I'm assuming he'll be at the event tonight. That'd be insane. You should come, bud. Love to see both of you. He's one of your clients? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Don't violate HIPAA, though. I'm just kidding. Dude, that's actually crazy. I didn't know that, yeah, I didn't know that. I love that kid. He's awesome. I guess he's not a kid anymore, but I like him a lot. Commercial. Oh, you got an ad break. That's cringe, bro. We hate ad breaks. Yo, welcome everyone from TikTok. I see there's like 100 of you right there. I'm just setting up stream stuff, so give me a second, and we'll keep it going. I see a couple returning faces. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're back. Yeah, dude, you guys should come to the event. I think it'd be awesome. Love to see you. Catch up. I'm running like tech support for the thing, so it'll be pretty sweet. Okay. We're gonna be running some maps on our new Blood Mage. We just got the Blood Mage. Oh, he's going? Awesome. Isn't it just the kid event? Well, like, there's gonna be a lot of spectators. Kids are competing in tournaments, yeah. But it's not only for kids. A lot of people are just coming to watch because we don't really have stuff like this in Salem, like, ever. Right? It's fairly unique. Dang, he's streaming today. I know. My puppy fell asleep, so we're good to stream. What insane map should we be doing? We could try this one. No, I don't want to do that one. What side of the map was I on before? Let's do this. This one has got some modifiers. This could be fun. Level 80. Would feel like a tad strange to go to it as an adult, not on shift then, haha. Yeah, if you're going to an event with your client while not working, it could be a little weird. I feel you there. That is definitely a fair feeling to have. Your inventory hurts my eyes now. Dude, I know. I should have cleared this out. I just wanted to jump into a map. Normally, it's not that full. My storage is not the best. This should also hurt your eyes. This map clear. These are gonna be you know, tier 15s. This map's not like crazy juiced or anything though. I'm gonna turn the game down. I'm assuming it's the loudest thing on here. Yeah, game was stupid loud. Remind me of D3. Yeah, dude, this game's awesome. This is my favorite game. This is Path of Exile 2. We're streaming on YouTube Shorts right now as well. Normal YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Anyone that wants to support me, you know, go like and follow each one. Leave them all up if you can. Help us grow. We finally got a skin on this game, by the way. I don't know if you guys see it, but we did the Ice Wizard, or ice armor with the wings, and then we got like the paladin weapon effects, so our weapons look pretty sick. I see you stream all the time. I know you do. I know you do. I got to shout it out for the rest of the chat. Now I play Zon. I clear most stuff with a couple of throws of the old spear. Yes, everyone plays Amazon. I've been rocking some off-meta builds that aren't Amazon. I do have one as well, but right now we've been playing a lot of Chrono Mage with like cast on freeze and crit, and it does really, really well. And then this is our Blood Witch, and it's running triple cast on crit. And then I got 2 arcs and a spark on it. And then once we get more perfect Jeweler's Orbs, I can essentially make it so I cast 2 arcs and 2 sparks with every crit is the idea. So it's pretty nasty. We'll probably record a video today going over the build just because I feel like it's really cool. Ooh, we might die here. I hate when I get frozen like that. That's cringe. This build, oh my gosh. This build's a glass cannon, as you can tell. But on bosses, there is nothing better. I'll die. Oh, it sounds... Fingers crossed to the perfect Jeweler's Orb. Dude, it's freaking sick. This build's a super glass cannon. Like, you can see my health bar. I use it to cast all my spells, right? I don't have mana. So I always am really, really low. Ooh! What's that? Fracturing Orb? The hell is a Fracturing Orb? I thought that was a Divine Orb. I was about to cry, dude. If it was a perfect Jeweler's Orb. I'm curious what a Fracturing Orb is. Anyone in chat know before I look it up? I've never gotten one of these. Yo, let me know. Is the music too loud? Can you guys hear me in the game? Or, I don't really care if you can hear the game, but can you hear me over the music? And if you're wondering, this is music from Clair Obscur. The game's got fire tunes. Dude, look at this guy. Like, the enemies stand 0 chance against the onslaught of lightning that this build has. I thought there was a boss on this map. Am I wrong? Allows you to lock in a random stat when crafting. Does it worth something? Like, should I be trying to sell it? Is it valuable? Because I know a lot of these random orbs are like insanely valuable. Oh, that's why I died. This loser. Dude, these reflecting shield dudes are the worst enemy type in the game, dude. I hate them. They're so annoying. It like actually bothers me. Not as much as Chaos Orbs. Wait, what can you sell Chaos Orbs for? I normally just trade with Chaos Orbs, but I never like actually done a conversion. Let's go look. I have a couple Chaos Orbs. Maybe we can just trade for perfects. Let's check. Where's Alva? What's the conversion right now? Chaos Orbs. So you get about... I can get 33 Exalts for 5 Chaos Orbs. How many of these do I have again? 14? 14. So I could do 14. That would get me 84 Exalts. That's kind of crazy. Is that a good deal, chat? Oh, 90 Exalts, bro. What the hell? 90 Exalts for 14 Chaos Orbs? Bro, we're doing that. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're rich now. So, okay, where am I supposed to put all these tablets, by the way? There's no stash tab for them. It's kind of annoying. Then trade the EXs for Divines. Why would I trade for Divines, though? Isn't the conversion, like, horrible? The conversion's, like, really bad, isn't it? What build is this? This is a triple cast on crit. Blood Mage. Here, I'll show you. Is this a boss map? Yeah. I'll show you on this one. Check this out, chat. This will disgust you with its raw power. Dude. These rares just don't even, like, get to do anything. It's kind of hilarious. There's like 4 rares all next to each other. Everything's already dead. Oh, I hate that enemy. Oh, that enemy sucks. Okay, he's dead though. Dude, that's the worst enemy, dude. You can't dodge it. You just have to tank it. The amount of macro this build requires is just kind of obnoxious. Oh, great, an exile. Really? In the middle of this? You're kidding. Oh no, she's dead already. Hold on, chat. I literally can't. I can't look or I'm just gonna die. This build requires me to perfectly like roll into all of the healing orbs to manage my HP, and it's kind of a lot. We run out of enemies? What is this? Okay, let's go pick up all the splinters. The divines are going to be worth more. Oh, you mean because like the divine's worth more over time? So if you keep trading up, it eventually... Is that what you're trying to say? Like it'll scale up to worth more than the exalts just sitting normal? Because of the patch? Oh no, what's happening with the patch? Hold up. Inflation? Yeah, but I thought divines don't worth anything anymore. I could start just trading up to divines, but I feel like people only want to let you buy stuff with exalts. Like no one gets rid of their divines. Or do I just churn my divines into exalts over time? What's the conversion? Like how many exalts do I need for a divine? Why would I want to play Lightning Amazon when I can do this? And I'll show you the build as soon as we're done with this map. But like this kind of shows you it's got some power to it, right? Like I don't even have a juiced wand. I could have a much better wand if I had, you know, 50 divines, but this build is less than a divine's worth of investment. I've probably spent 50 exalts on this build. I had a guy comment on my last TikTok. He literally, or it was a YouTube short, and he's like, bro, I can one-shot every boss in the game, super low investment. I've only spent 50 divines. And I'm just like, bro, I've spent 50 exalts, and apparently my build's threatening to your build where you feel the need to put it down. It's kind of crazy. I noticed the cast on crit is the go-to. Cast on crit's crazy. Cast on crit's actually disgusting. But you can only do it with Blood Mage. Like, you can't run this on not Blood Mage. I run a cast on crit on my Chronomancer, but I'm not running triple cast on crit, right? I'm running cast on freeze and cast on crit. And I'm having Comets drop. Hey, we leveled up. Go this way. Yeah, I'm excited to show you all the build. I've been working on it all week. It was the most painful leveling experience I have ever had, by the way. It was bad. It was not a fun build to level. I would not recommend this in hardcore. I would not recommend this on your first character. But if you can invest in him, he's disgusting. He's the most fun way to play Spark, that's for sure. Spark freaking blows this update, but with this, it's pretty strong. We'll kill these guys and we'll just teleport to the boss. Okay, chat. Check this out. You're about to see something that's gonna blow your minds. You're gonna say, I thought that was a boss, not a white mob. That's what we're gonna say, chat. Alright? Oh god, this boss. Okay, I might be cooked. This boss is really annoying because she doesn't really let you hit her. But we'll see. Never mind, chat. Never mind. That's a boss right there. That's a boss, apparently. That's a tier 15. What in the drops, bro? What in the drops? Secured leggings. Interesting. I think are these the lightning ones? What in tarnation? What in tarnation? A tier 4 precursor? Hell yeah. Wowzers? Yeah, dude, this build's disgusting. Oh, my little puppy's sleeping all nicely. I love it. Okay, first things first, let's figure out where we're putting this skill point. I think what's... Hold on. I can't even remember my own build, apparently. Which way am I supposed to be going here? Come on. Okay. I need to take this one. More crit damage. Okay. So, if you want to see the build, now's the time to see the build. Maybe we'll turn this into just a quick YouTube video. Yeah, we'll turn this into a YouTube video. Why not? I'm going to start the recording, and then my editor can take over the rest of it. So I'll start the recording here. Let's get my chats back up. Feel free to interrupt and ask questions, because we can edit stuff out now. Okay. Greetings, Gurk Nation. We have found the new top tier build. Yes, right after the Chronomancer video, I decided I want to try using Spark again in the new season, and I found a build that, although isn't as comfy and safe as that Chronomancer, sure does dramatically more damage. And this whole build cost about 50 Exalted Orbs. Which is about the same as the Chronomancer build, so definitely not unattainable. Cough, cough, people in my comment section saying that they can one-shot everything in the game with a 50 Divines worth of investment. I'm gonna restart this video. Major reason, we have music on in the background, and we're gonna get demonetized. Okay. We're gonna restart. Chat. Editor. We're gonna restart. Okay. Greetings, Gurks. We are going over a new top tier meta build today that is not the Lightning Amazon and not the super safe, fun, and reliable Chronomancer that we showed off the other day. Today we are showing the most dangerous, frustrating glass cannon boss nuking machine build, I think, in the entire game. It requires very, very, very precise gameplay, but fairly low gear investment. According to my comment section, you should be able to one-shot all the bosses, clear everything very easily with the low investment of 50 Divines. I know, very crazy. I'm not that guy. I've gotten maybe 2 Divines to drop my entire playthrough. So this is actually pretty much a 50 Exalt build. 50 sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Going over the whole build, I will show you, all of my gear. I'll show you, the skill tree. I'll link the Mobalytics page from the original creator down below. Huge shout out to them for think tanking this monstrosity. And then I'll show you some gameplay in mapping, where I take out a map and I defeat a boss, and it will be super, super cool. Starting off, let's go over the skills, because that's the most important, most fun part for most people to see. First things first. We're going to skip this beginning part because this is more of a gear section, and we're going to go straight down to this. We are a blood mage, right? So we get access to life remnants. On life remnants, super important, you run magnetism and dissipate. This gives you the healing required for a triple cast on crit setup. Because you're casting on crit so frequently, you're actually losing basically all of your HP every time you cast until you get much later in the game. So you have to have this in order to function. Orb of Storms is our catalyst for basically making it so that we crit all the time. We put Overabundance on it so that we get an extra skill limit of it. We run Magnified Effect so that we get more range. We run Blind because we want this ability to blind people. Very important. And then we're also going to make it so this skill can electrocute primed enemies on hit. This helps with our clear. That brings us over to Spark, though. Spark, our main damaging ability, has Unleash on it for more damage, Arcane Tempo for more speed, Rising Tempest for even more damage, and of course Lightning Mastery. You can obviously Perfect Jeweler's Orb all these spots and get these things even bigger, but we are not that far in. We have not invested multiple Divines or anything, right? We're still in Exalt phase, so you can't really put a Perfect Jeweler's Orb in it, and you know, it's just not super attainable for 90% of the player base. Greater Jeweler's Orbs, though, are. I'm running Coalescence, but I have it on my second ability, or my second weapon, because I actually need a ridiculous amount of spirit to make this build function. What this does in this build is, yes, I'm running Vitality, so I'm gaining life all the time whenever it's active, which, to be fair, I could probably take off because I'm never sitting on the other side. But importantly, because of one of our passive nodes, our life flasks actually trigger Energy Shield, and Coalescence will trigger our healing, which is a really cool interaction only on this build. Now we have our triple cast on crits. This is the meat and potatoes of the build. First cast on crit, you run Arc. On Arc, you want to put Fluke for more damage and refunding. Blindside, and this is very important, Blindside can't inflict blind, but you get more crit damage against blinded enemies and more crit chance. Why this is cool is this Arc will trigger our crit chains because of Orb of Storms blinding all of our enemies. It's sick. And I'm running Super Critical on it for more crit damage. This is our main nuker. And then we have another cast on crit with, again, another Arc. And this one has Impetus, Elemental Focus, and Energy Retention, just so that this one's constantly firing off those arcs. Now, for more ad clear, our third cast on crit runs Spark. With Spark, you want it to go fast with acceleration, stay forever with persistence, and you want it to execute, because execute is really, really cool. Now, to make these better, if I get Perfect Jeweler's Orbs, I am going to slot another Arc, and Spark on these three, so that I cast 2 Arcs, 2 Arcs, and 2 Sparks. I can't remember if the idea is to put a Spark with the Arc, and then Arc with the Spark, and then 2 Arcs, or you can kind of mix it up however you want. It doesn't super matter. Now, to end the build, we have Soul Offering. Soul Offering has Fonts of Blood to give life regen, and then also make the buff more effective. To run Font of Blood, you need minions. My secondary weapon summons the minions, which also lets me use Coalescence and use my Impale to give me the super damage buff. Now, the build, notably, I skipped the top part, right? I skipped a Lightning Bolt. You're like, how the frick does this guy have Power Siphon, Malice, Skeletal Warriors, and a Lightning Bolt? I'll show you, because Lightning Bolt is the key to the entire build. When you look at your build, this is what I'm working with. We'll keep it on weapon set 1. We're going to go down the list here. So, Mask of the Sanguimancer. This gives you, essentially, it gives you blood magic, which doesn't matter because you have that built in. But it gives you 32% crit hit chance, right? And that's going to be a running theme, because in order to play Blood Mage and to not have mana, you spend life. In order to sustain life on a Blood Mage, you have to crit or kill. When you do that, you get healing from the life remnants, and then the bigger hits you do, the more healing you get in terms of leech. So you need a ton of crit. My chest piece has to have a crap ton of spirit because we can't get it on our amulet. This is not a perfect one, but it has 48 spirit on it, which is decent. Until you hit the end game, use Pilgrim Vestments, because they will give you 100 spirit, and that will help carry you through triple cast on crit for a majority of the game. You're going to need 2 rings. The first one is going to have to basically solve all of your resistance problems, because your other ring won't help you at all. This ring I have right now gives me lightning damage, and then, you know, the resistances. The other ring is a unique one, Seed of Cataclysm. It's super cheap to get. Gives you a lot of crit rate and a lot of crit damage. Also chaos resist, which is kind of cool. The negative is it does increase the mana cost, which increases our life costs, but not a huge problem. Now, the exciting piece, Choir of the Storm Jade Amulet. This is why this build sucks nuts until you hit level 78. This build is actually terrible before you hit 78. It is very hard to make work. You're going to need to get carried or run a different build and transition. But what this does is all critical hits summon a lightning bolt. Let me repeat. Every time you crit, you summon a lightning bolt. The lightning bolt can also crit. So sometimes you throw one spark, that triggers lightning bolt. Lightning bolts just keep slamming down and critting and chaining. That triggers your triple cast on crits to shoot more things out, which crit, and you get this giant wave of everything on the map dies. Also, all of your crits ignore lightning resist, so you don't even care how resistant anything is. It's insane. You literally don't need to care about resistances. Now, moving on, you also need to run these gloves. These gloves give you crit, and they also give you leech, instant leech on crits, which is important because you're going to get low health. Your belt and boots basically just need move speed and resistances, because resistances are very hard to have. And I don't super care about your charms, but there are charms that are important, like the diamond charm, which lets you like get to other parts of the passive tree. I'll go over that in a minute. My wand is super basic. I traded like 2 chaoses for this. The way to upgrade this wand would be to have +5 to all lightning spells. But this one has everything else that I could possibly need. I get life on kill, I get cast speed, I get insane crit, I get insane damage. You need to run a Malice Scepter. Malice Scepter is insane. It gives you basically a debuff on all enemies to give them critical weakness around you, which is awesome. You have to be running this. It also is the only way you're going to get enough spirit to even run triple cast on crit. Mine has 73% increased spirit, so it's 173 spirit Malice Scepter. You could probably get better than this, but this is what I have right now. And then for your secondary items, I think Dark Defiler is amazing. Not only does it increase your chaos damage and give you some intelligence, but it summons minions. And you need the minions in order to use your sacrifice spell. If you don't have this equipped, you can't sacrifice things, so you won't have the spirit for it. And then I'm running Effigy of Cruelty Antlers because, again, this gives critical hit weakness, and it's just decent. It's just good. Why not run it? Run as many uniques as you can and actually make it work. That's my motto. Now, the part that's going to take forever, the skill tree. I'm being facetious. This part won't take that long. We're running Blood Mage. So in order to make this build work, you need to, obviously every Blood Mage is going to take this, right? You're going to get Sanguimancy, which means you only spend life, no more mana, and then you use Life Remnants. And I showed you how we're going to set up our Life Remnants to survive. You also need Vitality Siphon. The more damage we do, the more life we're going to leech, and because of our gloves, the leech is instant. That's how you basically don't instantly kill yourself and make it so you can't cast spells. Now, running down the side, you get more crit damage the more health you have, so stacking life is good. And then your base crit chance being 15% is actually massive. Now, for most of you, you might not know how crit actually works in this game. But, notably, I'm going to showcase it with Lightning Bolt. Right now, it has 84.9% crit rate. You're like, well, that's weird, because you have more than 100% crit rate on all of your gear. Exactly. The way crit works in this game is, and they say it here, most modifiers for crit hit chance are percentage based. For example, 100% increased critical hit chance, like on our wand, on a base crit chance of 7 results in a 14%. Meaning you need a crap ton of crit chance. That last node makes our base 15%, so it brings all of our standards up, which is why, even with all my crit chance, I'm only rocking an 84%. It's still great, not amazing. And we also have a 500% crit damage bonus, which is where all of the damage comes from in the build. Now, going back to our passive tree. You're going to start off going up this way, right? You need a lot of energy shield for this build and a lot of intelligence. The build's not super complicated, but you're going to take these nodes, right? You're going to go through. Most of them give you just more damage and more crit. Basically, you're taking every energy shield and crit node possible. You're going to be running through here. This is one of your major ones, Eternal Youth. I mentioned this one earlier. Eternal Youth basically makes it so we can keep our energy shield up all the time, because if our energy shield ever goes away, we will just straight up die, right? We can't cast spells without health, and if our enemy actually hits our health bar, we're done. So this lets us spam our flasks in order to keep the energy shield up, but it also makes our life recovery actually recover very quickly, because it's like it's like a flask energy shield style thing, where the energy shield recharge applies now to your life recovery. So you don't have to run like life regen gear, you can just run normal energy recharge stuff. We got stuff to make our triggered stuff use less energy and make more energy. More crit things, you know, you go down here, you grab again, more crit chance, more strength, you know, for health. You run up over here and you grab all of these nodes. These are all just, again, more survivability, give you more speed. This is my favorite cluster. This basically refunds a lot of your triggered spell costs, which again is all your cast on crits. Now, our amulet has pure power anointed on it, which means we used the delirium in order to allocate this node. You use suffering, guilt, suffering, and this gives you 2% lightning damage per 10 intelligence. This thing is huge damage buff. And then, you know, you make your way up here. Right now, I'm working my way through this spot. Notably, this build, because you're using 2 weapons, you do want to actually multi-spec just a little bit. Your weapon set 2 is going to focus on making your offerings more impactful, so you're going to use these. And then weapon set 1, which is what you use for basically everything, we'll be grabbing the crit nodes over here. Once you're done with this, you can go back to using, you know, your stuff on both trees. But for this part, you don't. Again, you're going to focus mainly on crit stuff, and when you look at the Mobalytics build, you'll see, you know, kind of the whole thing in a little bit easier to see way. Now, with that diamond I was mentioning that lets you get into parts of the tree that you don't normally have connected, this is what you want to get. You want to get the branching bolt section. This just gives you more chaining on all your lightning spells, which is more crits, more crit damage, and more chains, like, in total. I'm going to get caught up on chat. This part will probably be edited out of the video. What game is this? This is Path of Exile 2. I'm going over my build for this character. What kind of PC would I need to run this, bro? You can run this on a low-end PC. You need pretty good internet, but I have a supercomputer, and that's why it looks so good. Bro makes a YouTube tutorial and goes slow with the skills and support gems, and then slowly go through your passive tree too. Yes, that's what we're doing right now. This is the YouTube tutorial. I have ADD though, so I talk really, really fast. I'm probably going to jump right back into the video, but first I need to, you know, put some of this stuff away. Let's put this stuff away. We keep this. Nope. Sucks. I don't know why I sold that instead of the other option, but... Okay. Let's figure out what map we're gonna run. We want to run a decent difficulty map. Oh, okay, yeah, rarity and quantity. This map will be a pretty okay showcase. This one will also be pretty good. Actually, this one might be better because this one's, you know, slightly juiced. And we'll do... I want to do a map with a boss for sure. Do we have any bossing maps that I have actual access to? There's this one. This has a boss. Okay. Let's get back to the video. All right. So now that we saw the build, we know kind of what it does, what its game plan is. I want to hop into some mapping and let you see exactly how it functions in the field and how it crushes a boss. I'm going to do just a normal tier 15, bigger pack size, resistances, armor, enemies do more damage, blah, blah, blah. Not like a crazy hard map or anything, but it'll give you, you know, a decent showcasing of how the build functions. So without further ado, we're going to jump right on into it, guys. All right. Now, the first chaining is usually the most important part of this build. As you can see, the lightning bolts literally just slam all over the place. It's pretty disgusting. Yeah. We're making this look easy. I know this isn't like Lightning Amazon where I chuck one spear and then I just walk into the next room. But I think this is a little bit more like cool and engaging, personally. I don't know that it's as cool as the Chrono Mage, but it's definitely a different style. The Chrono Mage is like ultimate safety, and this build is like high octane living on the edge, right? Because your health is always going down, and you're trying to like counter it by gaining so much life on kill that you don't actually die. I am the storm that is approaching. So, why this is so fast, by the way, I know all enemies are armored and have super resistances, but we just ignore that because we're critting, and our crits ignore resistances, so it makes it very easy. Like, we don't care what their resistances are. They're irrelevant, chat. Like, look at this. This is insanity. It's the closest. Okay, up here. And we're almost to the boss already. Like, this is pretty quick. But where'd the rare go? Oh, we already popped the rare? That's funny. I didn't even notice. Oh, that's funny. What build would this be? This is Blood Mage. Triple cast on crit Blood Mage. Alright. I don't know if there's any on death effects, but you know, you never know. Sometimes you just one tap yourself and it's a little scary. Alright. Now we're going to be going on to the boss. This is where y'all's mind are going to about to get blown. We're going to start off with a little sacrifice. Who are we fighting here? Oh, Candlemass. Interesting. Alright, now we chain him. See, chat? It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Also, the game froze, so that's funny. We killed him so fast the game lagged out. That's hilarious. Alright guys, I hope you liked today's video. I very much enjoyed, you know, working with this class, kind of making it my own a little bit. If you want to see the original version of the build, I'm going to link it in the description below. It's called Triple COC Spark / Arc. Guy did amazing work on it. I really like this build. If you want to see future builds for me to try out, you know, link them in the comments below and I will probably make a video showcasing it. I really want to highlight all of these off-meta builds that creators are working really hard on that get zero recognition because Lightning Spear is so meta right now. And help kind of make these playstyles blow up and get more interesting for people. If you guys need any help with the game or want to join a community of people trying to make the game more fun, join our Discord. That will also be in the link in the description below. And as always, love to see ya. We stream as much as we can, but with our new puppy and stuff, we're not live as much as we used to be. But let me know kind of what you guys want to see and I will work on it. Okay guys, we are back. Video is done. I'm going to get that over to my editor and he will make it all, you know, nice and professional and cozy. I see I missed a couple chats, so I'm going to get caught up on those. Duration stacking Spark. No, it's actually just triple crit. with sparks. What game is this? Path of Exile 2. Link to build. Yeah, let me link the build. I can do that. It's right here. Okay, there's the link to the build. Did I miss any other chats? Oh my god, you just bought me something? Blind sight needs blinds, thank you. I'm glad you learned something. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people know about that, honestly. Don't know about that tech. That tech's pretty important. Okay, so someone was saying I should convert all these exalts into divines. How do I do that? Currency exchange, I want divines. I have exalts. I can get one. Should I do that? Yeah, we'll do that. Sweet, 3 divines, 30 exalts. Let's go. We'll just keep doing it. All right, let's do oh, I accidentally walked back in. Actually, yeah, we do need to walk back in. We left a lot of loot on this map. We left a crap ton of loot. Chat, how's the music volume? Is it pretty good? Didn't I get like a level 19 gem? %108 physical. Oh my god. My boy might actually want that one. He might want that one. Alright, let's keep moving through here. I think we forgot a couple strong boxes. I know we have more than one strong box, so. My little puppers is so cute. I'd show her to you guys, but I don't want to wake her up. An additional unique? That means it's 2? 2 unique strongbox? Okay. I'm down. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get 2 uniques out of a strongbox. That sounds sick. What is this? Vagabond armor. Chat? New unique? Question mark? I don't think we have this one. I don't think the guild has this one yet. We kind of put all of our stuff in our guild stash so that people can use it. Because obviously I'm not using all their gear. Let's just do Iron Grip and Iron Will. Okay, what's that do? Gain no inherent bonus from strength. 1% increased projectile speed damage per 2 strength. No. That's disgusting, bro. What? Yeah, infinitely scaling armor piece? No way. Dude. The boys eating good in here, baby. I bet we don't have that one. This one's new, no? Oh. Okay, well. 22, 100, 112. 113, 24, 145. Okay, and they got a better one. Okay, screw you guys. Screw you. Also, we're selling all of these heavy belts. They're worth quite a bit on the open market. Let's turn off chats. I feel like we don't need these. They're kind of annoying. We'll leave up guild chat and whispers. Okay. I want to do like a harder map, low-key. I don't want temp change though. Literally, it's the one thing I don't want. Ooh. Oh, we'll do this one. This looks hard. What do we think of the new fit, chat? We like how my character looks. I think I look sick. My lovely wife said I could get a skin, so I got a skin. I'm very thankful. She's like, you deserve it. You're so hot. Let's see. We could make our way down this way, maybe. I feel like we should probably clear this whole section out. But I'm trying to only get to corrupted zones right now. Is there a way to see, like... I want to see where the stupid pinnacle content is. I'm kind of annoyed that I haven't found any yet. That's a bigger looking tower, but I don't know if that's a... How does one find pinnacles? What do they look like? Bro, I don't even know. This area looks extremely jacked up though. Maybe we'll make our way over here. Yeah, we got this tower. Let's make our way through some deliriums and let's move our way that way. They'll be highlighted. I think it's just crazy. I feel like I need to map in a straight line. I think it's crazy how much I've done and I still haven't done that yet. Yo, Raider Jeweler's Orb. Bro, this new update, I feel like loot is a lot more plentiful. Basically, every good item I've gotten has been in the last day. Like literally in the last day. My perfect Jeweler's Orbs, my divines, like all of it's new. It's all super new. Dude, nothing's even a challenge anymore. We just do so much damage. All the tacticalness is gone. We just blow through it. Yes, I know there was an update. That's why I mentioned it. It made a big difference for me. Because Path of Exile for a bit was like, yeah, Path of Exiled from receiving loot. Like, it was bad. You got nothing. Make sure my puppy was still next to me. She's being so good today. Ooh, a wide belt? That's new too. I haven't seen that one. Oh, we got caught, bro. We got distracted. We need boss fights music, not this piano stuff. What do you don't like, I only got one attempt at that map? That's crazy. What are you talking about, bro? You don't like Claire Obscure? Is this Gemling? No, this is, Blood Mage. That's crazy. You don't like this music? Claire Obscure music goes so hard. Do you have a song that you're recommending for the boss fight? I'd love to hear it. You can't run this build unless you're playing Blood Mage, by the way. Like, it just doesn't work. You'll die, like, immediately. Oh, I guess you could use it with his helmet, but you won't have enough crit. I can't believe I died, bro. It was such an on-accident death, too. I just wasn't paying attention. It can be hard to min-max and stream at the same time. Good thing we, like, just leveled up. It's not, like, that big of a deal. We're gaining more than enough levels, so... That's why I feel like I could never play hardcore. I don't pay enough at... Bro, why is it going through walls? That's so cringe. Bro, hit something else! That was insane. Yeah, you're a horrible mob. My buddy has it working on Gemling, that's why I asked. He's got the gloves that give 300 crit bonus and went for crit chance only nodes. Wait, what gloves are those? That's crazy. I did not know you could do that. I'm curious what Gemling does, though, that I can't do on this. Because, like, how do you have enough life leech, for example? I'm assuming you use the same helmet as me so that you get blood magic. Because I don't think you could sustain this with just mana. Because I'm running the instant leech gloves. Ooh! That guy hit pretty hard. That was crazy. Yeah, I need to figure out what gloves those are. 300 crit is insane. I might swap to that. That would make this build better. Instant leech gloves are good, but they're not as good as 300% crit. Absolutely not. %300% crit bonus gloves. Yeah, so he's not using these things because these give you instant crit leeches and 42% crit chance, and you're saying he's got a 300. Maybe we have it. Let me look. Okay, exposures, damage, thorns, sacrificing life, culling. These ones are fun. Culling. Freeze gloves. Okay, give me a second, chat. I got a phone call. Okay, chat. Sorry, that was about the event tonight. I know that really killed all of our momentum and is cringe, but yeah. Can you pick up the dog from the church when you are off? There's some setup stuff to be done. Okay, we're still gonna be streaming for a bit. Okay, so you said Malagaros virtuously. Let me look that up. I want to see that. Pewee to trade. Where is the Discord? The Discord is in my YouTube and Twitch descriptions, but TikTok doesn't let you do that. There should be a link tree though that brings you straight to it. But just in case, the Gurk will drop the Discord actually right here, so you can just go straight to it. Right there. Boom, baby. The Discord's actually on Discord. Pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna look this item up. Maligaros. Did you spell it right? Oh, there it is. Malagaro. Dude, those look crazy. Okay, you gain evasion. Crit. Oh, crit damage bonus is 300%. Is it an additional 300% or is it just a base 300%? I don't know that those are that great. I see why he's using them, but my current ones give me 42% crit hit chance, and that's more. So, I don't know. I'm sure his works really good though. I just don't think I would run it. We're probably going to be ending stream at around, I don't know, 11:30, so that I can hopefully get over and do what I need to do at the event at a reasonable time. I didn't realize all that I was doing, so now I know, and it's all cool. It's gonna be a huge event, guys. Actually, I'll refer you over to. We're gonna be live streaming the whole event, so I'll do a little shout out for that so people can watch it. Its base bones can't add to it. So the base hit bonus becomes 300%, and then you can add to it. It doesn't have enough crit chance is the problem. I have enough crit damage. I need more crit chance. Getting crit chance to be like 400% would be kind of the goal, right? Because you need... Getting to actually 100% is really hard. Oh! Shoot! Chat, we almost died to that. Oh my gosh. That's why you don't pick stuff up in the middle of combat. That was crazy. When typically someone says base, it makes me think the starting point. If it just sets it to 300, then that would make it so you can't add to it, if that's how that works. No, can't add to it. Makes the bonus crit 300 no matter what. Also means they're useless, but then you can, all in all hit chance. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's not as... So with Blood Mage, obviously you wouldn't do that, because the more health you have, the more crit damage you have. And that's like a central part of what I'm doing. I could see why that works for Gemling. And also, I don't know that Gemling cares as much about crit hit chance, because it's not relying on it to live, I don't think. But it's interesting. Obviously, you would do less damage, because... I have more than that. I have a lot more crit damage than that. You know, we're almost at 600, so. But like as a base, without having to invest in it at all, is pretty crazy. I'm sad they nerfed my build. Oh my gosh. What's up? Thanks for joining, bud. What's your build? I'll give you rules and stuff in a few. That's crazy they nerfed your build. I didn't think they did any nerfs. Briar Charm Thorns. Wait, did they nerf the Thorns build? My buddy was doing Thorns. We were joking that they're going to nerf it, but I didn't hear that they actually did it. I heard it was the best build in the game. When did they nerf it? I really don't like Warrior, by the way. Every Warrior build I've tried, I feel like dies really easily in maps. It's just too slow. It's cool, but... The Briar no longer guarantees crits. It has to roll percentages. Oh. When did they change that? I didn't see that in the patch notes. I thought they only changed loot drops. I feel like I'm the paintress of death with this build, low-key. Oh my gosh. Yesterday it was near the bottom. Did they nerf anything else? This is Path of Exile too. It actually says it in the description. Yo, Logan, are you watching this on the vertical shorts side, or are you watching it in the landscape PC side? I'm actually curious. This is my first time doing a dual stream to YouTube, like 2 different YouTube streams at the same time. So I'm curious which one I found you with, because that's kind of cool. Not really. It was like 6 things for how they worked got changed. Oh my gosh. Well, I did not know that. Do you want to list out what they were? I didn't hear anyone talk about that, so... Literally, I heard nothing. I didn't pay attention to all of them, just the Briar. Okay. Let me check. I think I have... I can look right now. Item changes. It's at the very bottom, you said? Other changes. Reduce the number of corrupted nexuses you need to complete. Increase visibility. Accessibility. Delirium. Expedition. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I only see stuff talking about rarity. Unless it's about the incoming patch, but no, it's not there either. Unless you're talking about last patch, there was a lot of bug fixes, but... Yeah, I know, I don't see it. Question about rarity. Also, hello. Yeah, how can I help you, Peter? Yo, you're grinding Borderlands 3 again because it's the only one I haven't beat, and I forgot how boring this game was. And only was the story is snooze fest, but every other enemy drops gold loot, so the game is not a struggle. I have to purposely not use gold loot. I'm getting every 5 minutes not to melt bosses in 2 seconds. That's crazy. Cool to see Spark build. Not a lot of people are doing it. Yeah, Spark got bad. I'm watching on my phone, and I saw a short you made and said you were live. Figured I'd check it out. Awesome. Are you watching the vertical stream or the landscape stream? Under player changes, second, no. Okay, let me check that out. What's the difference between quality and quantity? So quality is like what tier the loot drops at, whether normal up to unique, and quantity is how much loot drops. Hope that answers it. And why is quantity optimal? Quantity is optimal because the game was messed up and they reverted it because they want quality to be more important than quantity. They fixed that in the most recent patch. Okay. You said it's under player changes. Second, no. Okay. Item rarity, drop protection, wisps, rare and magic chests, strong boxes, trials, expedition, delirium, accessibility, other changes. Okay. It's not under that part. Normal patch notes, respecking, charm, stash, atlas, endgame, crafting, totem, light changes, player changes. Shard scavenger also restores on cooldown from grenades. Shockwave totem's base attack is now 1.5, previously 3, so they buffed it. Frozen locust can now be used while other skills to interrupt what you're doing, similar to dodge roll, though it does not allow you to dodge incoming hits. You can now shield bash if you release shield. Stormlance is now able to be supported by ground effect related supports. Raise shield is now fire exposure, blah blah blah. Whirlwind lance, blah blah blah. Improved visual effects of arc explosions. Bro, I don't see it. I read every single one of them. Why can't I find it? Am I crazy? It's in the section above that. Is it on the patch 20.20F? Is that the one you're talking about? Light stun changes is the one above that. 0.2.0G. Isn't... Okay, well, I'm looking at that one too, and all it talks about is item rarity. You're gonna have to copy and paste it, Blood. That's the only way. I don't know why I said it like that. It's on the Path of Exile forum. Oh, so they didn't post it on Steam? Because Steam posts all of their changes and news, and I don't see it there. I used to break things with Fortress West Glacier combined with fragmentation rounds. I was sad that Ice Wall gained a cooldown. I know. That was not a cool thing. I didn't mean to say it like that. I sounded weird. It's not a short live, just a regular live. Oh, okay. I do have a short version of the live if you're watching on your phone, which might be more enjoyable for you. It's literally right next to this live on my YouTube page. So it's designed for your phone. Yo, thanks for following, Luna. You're a G. We love you. Sent it on Discord. I'm some kind of hero. Yo, yes you are. Let me look. Let me check. I have so many messages. Good lord. Okay. Player changes. Trinity gives you more damage. Barria's Anguish Dousing Charm no longer guarantees critical hit. If any amount of chance to critical hit is presented on the enemy, will now roll crit chance. Normally. Most skills that have no mana cost, which don't cast yourself, are now also granted a hidden no skill cost stat, preventing them from gaining additional costs, such as Lich's Empowerment. No, oh, that's stupid. Bursting Plague is now 100% of damage per second from poison as Plague, previously 200%. So they nerfed Plague. This helmet now causes damage from hits to be taken from damage or companion's life. Lightning Bolt's base radius is now 0.8, previously 0.5, so buffed. Flash grenades can no longer blind the user or their allies. Hell yeah. Hazards created by remnants. So... Am I blind? I don't see the specific thing you're talking about in here. Unless it's the charm. You're saying it's the charm that got nerfed? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So many messages. Okay, I'm gonna go back to streaming because that's what I'm here for. What's your maps you're handling? Tier 15s. Yeah, you can't blind your allies anymore. Super cringe. The charm got nerfed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured that one out. After I read it enough times, I didn't know the build you were running, like how it actually works, and I guess the charm is the linchpin. Yeah, I'm running tier 15s. They are very entertaining. If you're wondering why I'm running through this so fast, the more life remnants I pick up, the more max HP I have, which means the more comfy the build gets. What the frick, dude? I swear, I died in the most random stuff. I'm like, my brain gets slower, and then I just decide, I don't need to dodge. Nice, I'm getting these slowly. Makes sense. Yeah. We just got this build online. It was struggling for a bit. Now it feels pretty OP as long as I'm paying attention. Some of these enemies are annoying though, and they completely just avoid all your damage and teleport behind you and then, you know, one-shot you. That's always not fun, but... Silly rares. You're not supposed to fight back. A furnace with crit node burns me to trigger charm. Oh, okay. I can see that. They ruined Infernalists in my opinion. I really enjoyed them when I played the I played like a lightning fire build that transferred everything into cold damage, and then I used like cast on freeze, I believe, to do comets. It was really cool, and it was a demon flare build. But it took so much to get working. It was such a glass cannon. It was an insane glass cannon build. I homebrewed my build. It's pretty effective. Awesome. I loved Life Remnants when I tried Blood Mage. I hate Life Remnants, low-key. It makes the build really annoying to run. Can't run that. If we can't crit, we can't kill. So we'll pick that one. That one. Yeah, always crit hit, but not immune to lightning. Yep. Can we get over there? No. Okay. Alright, let's just spread some chaos. Dude, I hate the reflectors. They're so cringe. Yo. We get something cool to drop? That was a cool noise. There's no way that's the cool thing, right? That's not the sound effect you want. Yo, Maddie. Whoa, we got a raid. Oh my gosh. I was so locked in. I didn't even notice. That's crazy. Did my notification thingy not go off? That's wild. It should have. Yo, welcome Raiders. If you want to know who I am, my name is Gherkinsteel. I am an ex-sweaty boy, now full-blown casual dad gamer, streaming on all of the platforms at the same time. Our focus right now is Path of Exile 2, and we're making a fun, happy community around it. My alerts are broken. Are alerts in general broken, or my alerts? No, you can... Mine are there, they're just really small. I want to make them bigger. Let's see. Talon alerts. Let's make it huge. Bro, I can't... Okay, let's try that again. Bro, why is it so small? Talon alerts. Oh, other Talon alert was super small. Now I'll do it again. Yo, there it is. Boop, 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 boop. OP. Let's get through all these messages. Having difficulty today. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know why it's not working. Minigurk's popping off. Minigurk's OP. Minigurk is OP. All is well. How was your stream? I saw you were playing some Pokemon. Some good old-fashioned Pokemons. My favorite Pokemon's Eevee. Because she can be anything she wants to be. I have an idea for a nasty build. It's just going to be some toying. Ooh, what are you going to do? Are you going to do Infernals to the crit nodes? That'd be crazy. What were you doing on Pokemon? Doing some meta builds? Rushing people? By the way, this is something I thought you'd be interested in. If you want to play a turn-based game that's not Pokemon, that's like easy to chat to, play Clair Obscur. Get Expedition 33. It's free on Game Pass. It's incredible. It's really good. It's really good. Best turn-based game ever made, I'll say. I think it's better than Baldur's Gate. I said it. Oh, we lagged. Sorting your artist collection. I don't know what that means. Yeah, dude, Expedition 33 is an incredible... Oh, no! Chat, we died of lagging out. That's so annoying. That's 10% of my XP just gone. And then the map resets. Ugh. I hate that. We had no problems. We were not going to die to anything. And then we lag out. Early access servers, am I right? Dang, I'm going to need to get Game Pass again. Yeah, dude, it's on Game Pass. It's awesome. It's not your fault. It's the servers. The servers have been not great lately. They've been pretty big. Also, why'd my music stop? Where'd my music go, chat? Did I finish the album already? There's no way I finished the album. Hold up. Which... It's this website. Okay. Okay, we're here. Yeah, your fault. That's why you don't use Spark. You crash yourself. Bro, I feel ya. I'm a 4090 though. It should be fine. I'm getting, you know, 100 FPS, right? I play in 4K though. Ah, we almost died. Dude, it's Lightning Bolt that's crashing me, not Spark. I actually have a YouTube, or I have a short, or a TikTok, whatever you want to call it, of me purposefully crashing my friends' games. Because like I figured out on a summon build how to crash other people's games every time, like without fail. It's so easy to do. Turn-based games are slick, but just not for me aside from Pokemon. I don't like turn-based games, which is why I'm advocating for this one, because I actually liked it. I usually don't like turn-based. It's an action-based turn-based game. So you can parry, you can dodge, like, you can aim. Which is really cool. Also, chat, let me know if music's too loud. Can you game with others on Expedition 33? No, it's a single. So happy, chat. I'm so happy I died to that. Easy mob. I told you, chat, this build, it's a really good, but it's very glass cannon. You get hit and you die. How and when does school start? It starts in August. It's gonna be awesome. I had a dinner with my future boss yesterday. I heard they fixed the drop rate. Yeah, drops are much better. I've gotten a lot of greater and perfect jeweler's orbs recently. It's been kind of wild. I don't normally get that, so. Yeah, we're going to be starting our Masters in Clinical Mental Health, and then we're going to be starting a new YouTube channel where I kind of document my progression. Bro, you think my mane looks good right now? I used to have, like, really long hair. It looked really cool, but It was so nice looking, it almost looked womanly. We're just gonna do like a basic bro flow right now. It's not gonna be super long. We're probably getting to about as long as it's gonna go. I just wanted it to look nice with my beard. Okay, let's get our energy shield back. Watch me one-shot this boss, chat. You're gonna be blown away. This guy again. Yep. That's a boss. Yep. Love that. I love that the boss was the easiest part of the whole run. By far the easiest part of the entire run is the boss. It's so silly. Ooh, let's juice this. I'm gonna make this one really hard. Chat, we're gonna do an insanely hard map right now. Ooh, okay. 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 This is a crazy map. Lot of modifiers. And we're gonna do this one. This is gonna be rough. One life. One life. We spent 4 exalts, guys. 4 exalts is nutty. That's a lot just to burn, right? If we lag, we're gonna rage. I clicked on the portal. Okay, hopefully it lets me just go straight back in. Oh my gosh, we're already fighting a horde of dudes. Insane, bro. Why is there so many on the savannah? They're everywhere. Ah! There's so many monsters. I think I woke up my dog. Oh my gosh. This is such a hard map. Hey, get the rares. Come on, rares. Enemies do like insane damage. I got elemental weakness. Like, oh. Enemies got like super AoE too. Where'd that guy's loot go? Did he have loot? Weird. This music's definitely making it more intense. I'll get caught up in chat in a second. It's not even the Savannah map. I don't know the names of the map, bro. I just work here. It looks like a Savannah. You know, maybe a little hilly, but for the most part. Bro, this map is exhausting. The density is nuts. Okay, so far we have not earned enough exalts to make this map feel like it was worth spending for. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, chat. Okay, we almost died. We almost died there. That was crazy. We might have to end stream after this because I'm so tired and my dog woke up. But these little porcupines are always kind of annoying. You hate the Val Factory? Dude. Savannah and Steeps are your favorite? I kind of like the beach. Oh, dude, those little suicide bombers are so annoying. Please, dude, I swear, if my live gets taken down for me saying that again, I'm gonna lose my mind. TikTok is so... They'll take your live down for literally anything, and then they'll reinstate it in a minute, but it's like, why? Just don't take it down in the first place if you're gonna reinstate it. Bro, where's all the exalts? This is such a juiced map to not get anything. Like, these expeditions better be fire. Oh, this is apparently a delirium. Why did we not find the delirium? I wish I heard what you said, because now I'm curious. Right? You'd like to know, wouldn't you, Atlas? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay, where's the delirium portal? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're just looking for monsters now. My hair is getting in my face because this is so hectic. I need a haircut for competitive gaming here. Competitive Path of Exile too. Oh! What? Hopefully I'm stressing y'all out. I'm stressing out. I really don't want to lose. I'm about to level up. If I die, I mean... Oh, I'm gonna be sad. There's no way! It's steep. I can't stand Ignited Ground or Temptation. Guys. We're so close to leveling up. Oh, and we lose the map! No! Oh, come on, bro. Back to 85. You know why we died, right? Because we're not at 75, 75, 75. That's why we died, chat. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh, the pain and the suffering. It's all pain and suffering here. It's just immense pain and suffering. You can't come back from that. You just can't.
And like, I was like, well, maybe I'm...
You just can't come back from it. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad. We died a lot. That's this build though. I mean, this build, you freaking die a lot. I don't know how else to say it. It's annoying. But with that, guys, I have a full day planned. We got an event tonight. I do need to do that. We're gonna raid a good buddy, and we're gonna peace out. We're gonna try to stream more. We've been very lackadaisical on streaming lately, and I had a really, really good time with all of you today. I know it was a short one, but you know, sometimes you gotta have short streams. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one.
Wouldn't be able to do it at the perfect time. Through the dark portal. Gherkin Steel, the legend himself, will be together in person at the event.